Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders 2. Since the last time we played, I went ahead and upgraded everybody's swords to magic swords, and we leveled up while fighting our bombs, and so now we are wearing some magic armor. So it's basically the same as the armor we had on before, except I believe this also is good against cold. Oh, nope, so this is exactly the same as the Dragon Mail armor. So, I think we are ready to continue on. We have created we've created kind of a gauntlet out front to stop the Hair Force. I imagine we're going to end up doing this 2 more times. I'm thinking that this is going to be the equivalent to our building the Deitry or the Gold Pub, but we'll see. We need to find somebody in here to talk to. Warwick. Okay. Gosh, Rex, seeing the blueprint was one thing, but now that the Sizz snares are in place and the whole thing is complete, these defenses are downright inspiring. Next time the Hair Force comes knocking, we'll be able to give them a jolly good walloping. I'm almost eager to see them try their luck. Me too. And yet, Anessa still refuses to see the light, even after witnessing everything you've done for us. She's always been a stubborn so-and-so. Once she has her mind set on something, she will never change it. I cannot help but worry about her. But you needn't. Please don't hold her obstinacy against her. Okay, looks like Jerome has something for us. We'll let that room clear out a second. Another thing we're going to need to be doing is getting a symbol for back here. We've been told about that, but don't know much about it. So Jeremiah is alive, just as I long suspected. The sly old fox had the whole Moonbrook convinced he'd just up and disappeared. Still, the truth is even more impressive. On Anessa's orders, he dropped his whole life without a word of farewell and joined the enemy ranks. Gadzooks, what a shining example of a soldier. But I shan't be outdone. I must put all my soldierly skills to work too. Speaking of which, I have a splendid idea. I would have you invent something to aid us in marshalling our troops. Okay. We must keep our forces from charging blindly into battle. Better to allow your magical traps to do their work, then finish the enemy off when they are weakened. I've calculated where to best hold the line. Once you have invented some sort of signal, I pray place them in the 2 places I've marked out. Okay, so we need to make a watchfire. We set the position of a sentry's post. Okay, well, let's go create a couple of those. Should have everything we need for that. And maybe under lighting. Watchfire. Need brazier. Okay. He wanted us to make 2 of those. We'll go ahead and make a couple of those. So here's where we need to hold the line. Very cool. Okay. Amazing. Gadzooks, Rex. These watchfires are just the ticket. Now our soldiers can muster by these torches and wait for the perfect chance to strike. Hehehe, it's an excellent strategy, don't you think? Placing the watchfire behind the defenses? This way, the enemy shall bear their full brunt of your strength, sapping traps before our soldiers charge forth. from their positions to finish them off. So I guess they'll wait until people come near these before we attack them. Speaking of our soldiers, builder, it may be merely my imagination, but I can't shake the feeling that we're a couple of men short. They may simply have deserted, but with all this talk of spies hiding among us, I fear a more sinister fate may have befallen them. Perhaps I am jumping to conclusions, but nonetheless, I suggest you keep your wits about you. Oh, gadzooks. What was that? Okay, sounds like we're getting ready to be attacked. So we need to join up with Malroth. So let's real quick. We don't need these out here. Don't need these. Don't need these. What does Sponge Cake do? So that heals people around us. We won't need that. We'll need that. Seared steak. Yeah. And okay, we won't need that. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat. Boom. And go to battle. We got the monsters closing in fast, Rex. I think the Hair Force are back for another piece of the action. Seems like they're ready to strike at any moment, but what about you, Rex? Are you all set to take these suckers on? Yes, we are. That's what I like to hear. Those magic traps of yours should soften them up. I'll take care of the rest. And by take care of, I mean I'll clobber every last one of them. Let's go. Oh, starting up on top of the battlements. Oh, this is a cool thing. Okay, so everybody's... Oh, they stand around. And then they'll probably come running back. Okay. So there's going to be 50 of them coming. So we just have one rabbit they need to take out first. Okay. Well, if they're gonna be out there like that, I should probably just go and kill them myself. Now that we have this flame sword, we actually do quite a bit of damage, particularly to these guys. Let's wait for them to all jump on fire, and then we're gonna fly over and attack from behind. Oh, no, we're just gonna run in if we got this up. Hopefully we'll... Okay, 22, 3. Okay, much bigger guys. Yeah, let's let them take the brunt here before we charge them. Oh, he got me. Not for long. Oh. Okay, this will take us to 40. Eek, 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 you fools. Defeated by mere humans? You're not just embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing me. So now it's time for bosses to come in. Alright, no more monkeying around. If you want a job done, you have to do it yourself. Eek, eek, eek. Batman roll. And we have our joint attack up. Yeah, come on in. He's much bigger than he was before. not seeing which bar is his. Oh, doesn't matter, it's done. And we got 4 guys out here to clean up. Just a little bit. Got debuffed. Okay. There we go. So I think that's the Air Force done for. Victory! Okay. Eek. No, the Air Force cannot be defeated. Not by the likes of you filthy, bald humans. You may have won the battle, but you won't win the war. Hargon's heroes will be victorious. Erg. There he goes. We did it, Rex. We beat the Air Force. Excellent work, Rex. Those Sizz snares you made worked like a dream. Indeed, so let's continue to seek out our enemy's weaknesses, and we may win this war without a single sword being swung. I don't know, we've swung a lot of swords. Sorry to break this to you, Granddad, but these fancy traps aren't the be-all, end-all. We're the ones who actually put our necks on the line to finish these monsters off. That's as may be, but every little helps. The Air Force and the Scare Force are still out there, and we need every tool at our disposal to lay them low. Before we get carried away planning for the next battle, let us see to the damage from the last one. There was no damage. You should have a different message if you didn't take any damage. Defeat the Air Force. Complete. How about that then, young builder? Good as new if you ask me. Hang on, something's not right. I can still smell monsters about. It's time for the Scare Force. Or the Air Force. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. And they're going down. Erg. Gahaha. Not so tough now, are you? You don't stand a chance against the almighty Air Force. Okay, so we need a solution against the Air Force. They're here already, but our preparations, we're not ready for another battle. Speak for yourself. I was born ready. Come on, Rex. Let's get them. Okay. Don't know what we're gonna do about those guys up there. So out here, we defeated everybody, right? Ah, they come down sometimes. Okay. Okay. Did that get them all? Yeah. Phew. It took some doing, but we got them in the end. That flying trick is nasty. What else did you expect from the Air Force? We shall have to rethink our defenses. They flew right over our Sizz snares, not to mention the Great Gate. It was hard enough just hitting them. We need a strategy to handle them if they attack en masse. How can you talk of defenses and strategy at a time like this? What of those two poor soldiers in front of the castle? What? What's gotten into her? Okay, well, let's go grab those guys. There's no response. It's just a corpse. There's no response. It's just a corpse. Oh, Rex, these poor, poor souls. I well understand how hard this is for you, Esther. None of us wish to witness death. But we are at war. People will die. These men were prepared to pay that price for what they believed in. We all are. Okay, what's Warwick seeing? They're dead. They're never coming back. I don't want to die. We have to win, no matter what. Rex, if it isn't too much trouble, would you be so kind as give these men a proper burial, like you did for those in Munahan? We must learn from this tragedy. Let us add to our strength, so that when the Air Force returns, we are ready for them. Vengeance will be ours.
Yep.
We'll take them over to our graveyard. Set them down. And we will make sure we make the materials. Okay. We have a hole.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So we need 2 coffins and 2 headstones at least. And let's look about those blocks. See what it takes to build those. Is that the block? We'll just see if that's the block. Not what I wanted to do.
Yep. Yep.
Don't know why it was not. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's creepy. When you wake up in a coffin and you have to push your way past another body. Okay, that's...
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yup.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and put this up. Okay. We've laid them to rest. Let's go. Okay, there's people all huddled up over there. Instead, let's try this. Okay. Watch out, Rex. You probably ain't even noticed me before, what with me not introducing myself or nothing. We've noticed you, alright. Since we met you, we realized that the children of Hargon are a lot of rotters. We want to help you out in whatever way we can. That rotten Air Force robbed us of 2 good soldiers, right? So we were thinking, maybe we could make ourselves useful by learning how to fight. Especially if Anissa trained us. But she's so fierce looking, I can hardly muster up the courage to say hello. Let alone ask her for help. You and her are mates, yeah? Do us a favor, Rex, and ask her to train us up, will you? Okay, let's go ahead and head this way. Hello, Rex. You're looking as cheery as ever. Even among the horrors of war, you managed to keep a smile on your face. Well, what is it? What? The townspeople will want me to train them into soldiers? Strange that they didn't ask me themselves. Well, I would gladly instruct anyone who is willing to join the war effort, but... Get in. Thanks for asking her, Rex. And thanks for agreeing to train us, Anissa. You ain't gonna regret it. Don't rejoice just yet. I expect you to train as though your lives depend on it. One day they jolly well might. Let's begin with 100 laps of the castle grounds. This may take some time, Rex. In the meantime, I suggest you see to other townspeople. They may have requests of their own. Okay. Yep, work. Recent events have served as a stark reminder of the mercilessness of the monster's forces and the true horror of death. I will not give in to this darkness. I will escape this bally fate. Warwick lost his whole family to the monsters, his parents, his brother, his sisters, all slain mercilessly. It's little wonder that he's keener than any of us to end this war. He hates death with a passion. Rex, if we hope to survive, let alone defeat them, then we must add to our strength. Will you ring the builder's bell one more time? When we hear that perfect peal, a will to build awakens in all of us, and brings with it a flash of inspiration that we could sorely use to win ourselves more powerful magical weapons. You say the bell responds to the gratitude of your fellow townsfolk, yes? If you haven't the power just yet, be sure to ask the people if they have any unrequited needs. Jolly good show, Rex. Ringing that bell didn't just inspire the townspeople, it rallied new troops to our cause, too. Warwick, I'm not concerned that there might be a... Am I not concerned that there might be a spy among their numbers? That's certainly a possibility, but the last thing we need is to start doubting each other. We have enough enemies as it is without making enemies of ourselves. Whoa. Oh, who is your enemy? Is it in you, or is it in me? Is it in a you or enemy? Who should we trust? Who should we hate? Find out we must, before it's too late. I'm not gonna actually sing that. Anyway, if there's one person I trust, it's you, Rex, and I hope you feel you can trust me too. And I have little to doubt with our next enemy will be the abominable Air Force. We must find a way to defeat them before, well, yes, before it's too late. Amazing. Okay. Well, that was a quest basically just to raise the level, town level, which we had already done. Jeremiah has something for us. I'm astonished at the repairs you've made to the Moonbrook Castle. The power of a skilled builder is truly a wonder to behold. That being said, I'm certain you could make our home even greater. There's no need to be modest, boy. I know you have it in you. If we want our soldiers to have every advantage in the battles to come, we must provide them with a well-stocked armory. All the room needs is a chest, 2 barricades, and 4 pieces of ornamental equipment of some description or another. So, a chest, 2 barricades, and 4 pieces of ornamental equipment. Okay. Castle without an armory? Let's see what our bard has to say. Ah, Rex, the thought of those 2 noble warriors that gave their lives in heroic battle against the Air Force is too tragic to bear. But to die is the fate of all who lived, just as all who lived are doomed to eventually grow hungry. Just listen to my rumbling stomach. Why do people need to eat? We hunger day and night. Life is oh so bittersweet, when you really need a bite. Which brings me to my request, dear Rex. I think it's about time we upgrade our cooking arrangements. You already built the castle kitchen, yes? But I think if it needs a big table to eat at, and if you could put a crock pot and some crockery on the table, it would no longer be a mere kitchen, it would be a castle cafeteria. Our population grows, and there's more mouths to feed, but our wise builder knows just what our kitchen needs. Okay. So we need a big table. And I think what we'll probably do is just knock down this wall and just turn this into a bigger, this whole place into our cafeteria. Maybe put a door. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our stuff. Okay, so we have 1 ornamental sword. We need doors, though. Do I have any? I have these. Okay. But if I knock down the door to my right, I'll have an extra door that I need. So, let's go ahead and do that here. And well, we'll go here for now. I guess I could have just picked that up and moved it, but okay. Some monsters appear. Oh, we got our people training out there. Oh, not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Now we'll just go ahead and make sure we put it back in this corner. And we'll go ahead and can't pick her up. Okay. Oh, more Air Force. That sucks. Hate that. They're gonna come and land. Monsters are defeated. This area, I think, is going to turn into our armory. So we will need to turn this. Okay. Okay, so let's make a door. Okay, not wooden fortifications, we need barricades. Big table. Chest, I think we may or may not have those. We'll go and make crockery. Okay. We need a soldier stew in order to get that working. Okay. And I went past doors, didn't I? Let's go ahead and door this up. Okay, so it gives us a room. We'll go ahead and put in our barricades. Here and here. Oh. Big is our big table. Oh, not big. Crockery. And let's we need potato. Potato, water. Let's pull that out. Okay, here's our potato. We need a steak. Let's see if there's any in our... Here, nope, they've all been cooked. So we need to go grab ourselves some steak. Let's go ahead and build. We'll go ahead and build one of those. We'll go ahead and build one of those. And we'll go ahead and build one of those. So let's come here. As we watching things just fly right over the walls. Okay. Come in here. These guys probably like us because we trained them. Hop off, wheeze. Gov. I finished my training. Normally I would have to do another 1,000 laps of the castle walls, but it wouldn't do for them to keel over dead before we had a chance to prove themselves in battle. Hold on, I feel different. Nice. Okay. So they still have the same heads, but they now have the blue armor, which shows that they are fighters and that they'll do like the spin attacks. Get in. Now we can fight like Anissa and Malroth do. They would take Malroth as their role model? Your friend is strong, but he's no soldier. His recklessness is a hazard to all around him, allies and enemies in both. You say he means no malice by it? That he may have a bad temper, but he has a good heart? I understand your desire to defend your friend, Rex, but I have an army to lead. Malroth's mayhem is a distraction at best, at worst, a threat. I sense something about that man. Whatever drives him to these excesses, I only hope that it does not bring calamity to Moonbrook. I think it might have already brought calamity to Moonbrook. And let's go ahead and... Well, these look cool in here. Okay, so our soldiers need every possible edge. You need armory, you need a chest, a pair of barricades. That's 4 pieces of ornamental equipment. So 1, 2, 3, Okay. We're gonna see if this counts. Place that here. Let's go ahead and let's come in here and see what's in here. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, now we should be able to pick this up. Not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I thought you could pick them up if they were empty, but... Community chest. Okay, here we go. Take out. Did that get us? There we go. Capital work, Rex. You built us an armory. What a fine young man you are. Now you needn't hand out new swords to our soldiers one by one. You need to put them in the chest and everyone can help themselves. In this way, our army can quickly take advantage of all your advancements in armaments, providing you keep the chest in the armory well stocked. That is very cool. I know that the builders are not born warriors. You do not find the frenetic chaos of battle trying. Were I a builder, I would want to stay far from the fray. I will stand atop the walls and launch projectiles at my foes, even those in the air. An inviting prospect, is it not? Think upon this idea, young builder, and be inspired. We're going to learn about ranged weapons. Yes, we are. What did we learn? Trebuchet? Boom ball, a petite but potent explosive that can easily be tossed a great distance, inflicts damage. Okay, so we know about grenades. Oh, boom balls, you say? That's a fine idea if I ever heard one. I imagine you'll be needing some rock bomb shards to make them. You can obtain those from the rock bombs that loiter around the docks where the Air Force moored their ship. You can use those boom balls just as I described them, simply by find a pleasant spot on the castle walls and rain destruction down on your enemies. Just be sure to build as many as you need before battle begins. Ooh, okay. So that's some serious appreciation going on there. Okay. Let's go ahead and go grab some steak so we can finish up that crock pot. And let's look at our inventory real quick. So we have 2 swords, 2 fire blades. Go ahead and take those out. Go ahead and put those away. And we'll go ahead and grab these. Not what I wanted to do. So now I accidentally am using the wrong thing, so go ahead and equip that. And now we'll go ahead and stow those there. And we will stow these. So if they're short. Okay. So if anybody comes and picks these up, we know we need at least one more. Okay. And I bet the guy, let's go ahead and make these. Okay, so we still need that. We've done that. We've done that. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put this back. Oh. Okay, everybody's going to sleep. There you go. Put our. So we're here for the food. Okay. While they're doing that, let's look at. Okay, we need steel broadswords, rock bomb shards. Let's look at our bombs. How many of these do we want to make? Yeah, let's just make a whole bunch of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and make. Okay. We need more steel. Okay, we need to find a rabbit. I think we can find them off to the left here. If not... actually, I think they're probably closer this way. And we can climb up to our... and fly. So, birds. Okay, no bunny corns here. But okay. There we go. See if we can find a few more rock bombs real quick. Give it a second or two. Sometimes they respawn like really fast without having to go hardly anywhere. Okay. Oh, he's kind of stick to. Oh. Don't want to have to deal with ghosts. Let's make a quick run back and look at the other places that they spawn. Because if just a few of our guys don't have our top weapons, that's okay, I guess. I'm not sure how much of a difference that actually makes to our combat. Another ghost spawning. Okay. We'll just go ahead and make the run across here. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh! Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, let's real quick do that so we don't accidentally do that again. And... No! No, no, no. Cancel. We have to have our bottomless water pot out before we... Okay. Let that cook. Okay, we need steel broadswords. Let's go ahead and make about 4 of those. Well, let's go ahead and we'll just make as many as we can. Because who knows when we'll get more people coming in. Could be soon. Okay. Okay, we can make 1 of those because of the amount of rock bombs. Okay, we'll collect this in a second. Making sure it's nice and done. Good stew takes time. Okay, use that, and then we will head over here and create our crock pot, because you can't create cookingware without food already in it. Oh, created a buffet. And that turns our kitchen into a cafeteria. It is incredible. Okay, let's go ahead and kill all those. Okay. There we go. So, 300 and something to go to level up our base. Let's do a quick collection. Oh, nobody's sleeping down here anymore. So now everybody sleeps in here. Okay. Well, would you look at that? You took a plain and functional kitchen and turned it into a beautiful castle cafeteria that really whets the appetite. No doubt the townspeople will be inspired to use any ingredients they find in the chest to make all sorts of delicious foodstuffs. Of course, I myself would never dream of doing such a thing. It would be a mortal sin strictly prescribed by Almighty Hargon. Speaking of Hargon, do you think it's true that one of his spies has infiltrated the castle? I hear fevered whisperings of treason and treachery. What real harm has actually been done? If there is a traitor in our midst, they're not the most efficient fellow. What if they were merely biding their time until one day? Oh, my mind runs wild with the possibilities. Any one of us could be the spy. What if it were Warwick? He's so noble and upstanding. Almost suspiciously so. Or Zara. There's something curiously unassuming about her. And what of Lord Jeremiah? He might be a double agent, turned by the monsters during his time among them. What? It could be me. Don't be ridiculous. I may be a disciple of the children of Hargon, but espionage is not one of my many talents. Well, it's always whoever we most medium suspect, right? Okay, we have a new quest for Zara. The castle's defenses are stronger than ever now, and we're recruiting new soldiers by the day. Our preparations to defeat Hargon's army proceeds apace, but I fear that some of our new recruits might be need a little more combat training. I was wondering if you could build us a room to do our drills. We'll need plenty of arms and targets to practice with. I would say 2 sets of ornamental spears, 4 target dummies, and 4 wooden fortifications should be enough. 4 wooden fortifications, 4 target dummies. Okay. A training room. Let's put it near the armory. Okay. And let's go ahead and put actually, let's put all of those in there and one of these. Let's see what they do with that. Okay. So we need 4 of these. Four of the X's, right? 2 of these. Okay, we need more steel. Okay. Well, we're not using this area over here. This actually isn't considered a room, is it? Let's see. Let's take those out. Oh, okay, and we have this area over here as well. Let's go ahead and use it. Okay. We go ahead and put the door here. Okay, so that makes both these areas. Okay. So the problem was that wall right there. Okay. So we're gonna need 2 of these. So we put them. This will be good. I don't know what. It would have been great if it triggered right when I first did it instead of after 3 times, but... Okay. Let's go ahead and put these out. This may not be quite enough room here. Oh. So I need to make 1 stack of those instead of 4 stacks. Oh, okay. That's good. There we go. Gosh, this training room is fantastic. Even better than I imagined. Thank you so much, Rex. Now that we have somewhere to train, our soldiers can practice day and night until they're strong enough and skilled enough to go toe-to-toe with the fiercest of foes. That's if the spy doesn't get to us first. Ugh, not this spy nonsense again. Are you all still going on about that? It isn't nonsense. The other night I thought I saw a monster inside the castle. What if one of our allies is really a monster in disguise? And that's not all. I found some marks on the castle wall that looked as if someone was trying to tunnel through from the inside. Either there is a monster in our castle, or someone working for them. I'm sure of it. What? So I don't care what they get up to in their spare time. It's what they do on the battlefield that counts. I'm not going to start second-guessing my fellow fighters. You think so too, right, Rex? Okay. Okay. Let's see real quick. Gives us a little more room to play around with. So they like training there. We have 260. Go. Let's talk to Warwick. Time grows short, Rex. You and Anessa must begin work on another magical weapon to help defeat the Air Force. Indeed, the fiends fly right over our current defenses. We have to identify their weakness and modify our fortifications to take advantage of it. But before that, let us begin by laying out another blueprint to expand upon our current system of walls and traps. We could add whatever invention we come up with to handle the Air Force later. Be sure to leave space for it when laying out your design. So I think we're going to put this like in front of the Air Force defenses. So I think we're just going to keep making things. Nope, we're just going to... Oh yeah, look at that. Draws out an anti-Air Force fortification blueprint. Okay, so it needs... something behind there. Okay, so they put spike traps out there. You're finished already? Goodness me, it is enormous. You certainly don't waste time, do you, Rex? The location markings with question marks are for your new anti-Air Force device. Just like when we left space for the Cisneros. What a blueprint, what a plan. But our force is strong indeed. I shall give what aid I can. I think I have a lead. A lead? I ask you what he means by that. Would you, Rex? Ask him what he means by that. Would you, Rex? I don't think I could survive another second of listening to his caterwauling. The townspeople and I will start work on the blueprint as soon as you prepare us a chest, well stocked with the pieces of castles and any other sundries we need. Of course, we won't be able to finish it off until you've invented the magical weaponry to fill in the blanks. So go, Rex, and discover our enemy's weaknesses. Okay, we should have a bunch of stuff out there already. I've traveled to every corner of the island, bringing my blessing of song to every far-flung region and picking up a lot of incredible useful information along the way. You wish to learn more about the Air Force? Yes? Well, their camp lies through a valley south of Moonahan, deep within a poisonous swamp. Perhaps you could pay them a call. Come on then, we can infiltrate the enemy forces by making wise use of the Mod Rod, just as we did before. Our heroes depart for the enemy fort, in the poison swamp's heart, their war plans to thwart. Okay. Best of luck. Before you go, please do make sure you have all the police material we need, blah blah blah. Okay. So let's real quick check. So they need like another 1,000 wall pieces. And battlement pieces, okay. Let's come down here and see what they have as far as wall. Okay. Let's go see where we are on... We may need more marble. Let's see. Okay. So we'll need a lot more marble. We'll go and grab that on our way by. Let's go make sure we drop these in our chest here. Yeah, we'll go and store those there. Okay. So now they can get going. Let's grab some marble while we're here. Okay. Getting a lot of marble here, plus a lot of chalk and chunky chalk. Let's see if we can get that up there. Okay, there's still more up. Oh wow. Yeah, this is very lucrative in the marble department. Dig down. Did we just open up to outside? Yeah, we did. That's fine. Okay. Well, we'll come back if we need more. Let's... Go ahead and gather up as much of this as we care to. And... Yep, there's still some over here. And a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Let's go ahead and pull out... our bed. Because we're about to... it's nighttime. We'll wake up, eat, and then head to our location. See what our fighting is going to be like. Yeah, so why don't I do that, and we'll start this back up next time. So join me for that. We're going to be going and infiltrating another camp. That should be fun. Join me then. Thanks.